Welcome back to another episode of Look What Just Found. And I'm a strange dude, man. This is episode 804. And, I'll do penny wrappers, right? Specific penny wrappers from a specific penny place for quite some time. And maybe a few days, a week or two. And I'll get bored and I'll say, all right, it's time to go. Figure that's the whole deal. Okay. If you want to know with how does somebody stay interested in how do I stay interested in penny roll hunting for so long? It's that I have a wide variety. I just ordered two more. I don't know why I wasn't doing. I guess I was doing it before. Where my glasses at? I was doing it before, but I haven't done it in a while, and that's getting boxes of pennies off eBay through the auction. But these people that had some, this guy had some night. He actually had the box open, right? Because most people want them closed and uncertain. Excuse me. They want them sealed. It doesn't matter if they're open, right? Because bank wrap penny rolls are unsearched, so that doesn't matter. So I picked up two more, So I continue to add to my stack. Got a couple dirties in here. This is an older one. This is one of my rolls. You could even type in roll X into my search bar, and you will see the last one of these that I opened. I believe I wrote Rolex. Hopefully I remember. I'll write it in this title also. All right, so let's get out some of the dirties. We have two dirties here. Yeah, that's about it. The other ones look good. Looks like a lot of copper, man. Looks like we might have 10, 15 coppers. All right, these I will not keep. I will throw that one out, and I will look at this one. I mean, the problem is with keeping these is they continue to deteriorate and to let particles come off. So I throw them out personally. And our first pennies of copper. It looks like we're gonna have a lot of copper pennies here. This specific penny roll would not surprise me. That's like a tongue. This specific penny roll would not surprise me. Try to say that 100 times. That's a beauty. Cop penny number one would not surprise me if it was wrapped right by the person 5 or 10 years ago. If that's a 5 or 10 year old penny. I do not find Rolex penny wrappers any longer, except for the ones that I found those years ago. I doubt that's the last one I'll ever see. But all the other pennies, I have some loose. I do have some loose. Here goes a nice zinc Lincoln, shiny Zinkin Memorial. Zinkin, yeah. Zinkin Lincoln. Campaign number 3. An 82 small date. With a die clash. It's a weak die clash, a weak restrike, weak everything. It has everything to it. I will have to weigh it later to see if it's a zinc. I can't tell by looks. Most of the time I can tell. That one I can't. And we have a shiny shield, a shiny memorial, an 82. And we just started. There's only 2 pennies in the zinc. Everything else is a special coin. Can you believe that? So this is how I separate my pennies. I was watching. We're not friends. We don't know each other or anything like that. But when you hang out with, and believe me, when I get into live streams, you're not gonna stop me, man. Okay, listen, I'm one of those. Oh my God, what's it called? Measure twice, cut once. That's the type of person I am. No, I'm not. So, first of all, have you ever heard the saying, measure twice, cut once? That means what's the point of that? That means if you didn't measure it twice, you might cut it wrong, right? And then you would either mess up the whole project or it would take you. It would mess you up. It would take longer if you didn't measure it twice than if you took the time to measure it twice. Right? That's the point behind that. Measure twice, cut once. Right? It's a carpenter's philosophy. That's 32. Measure twice, cut once. Okay, well, I'm more the type to measure 10 times, cut once. Okay, that's how I am. I'm a super PPPP, pre-planning prevents poor performance type of person. That's another tongue twister. Pre-planning prevents poor performance. I can't even say it again. Pre-plan prevents poor performance type of person. Campaign number 4. That's the type of person I am. And, I've done live streams in the past, but when I get, and I did it as an experiment and to try it out. And what I realized is you have to have your setup correct. Because if you don't, then you're going to do what I did. You're going to start doing it here and there, and then you're going to stop doing it and never do it again. And am I going to put this in my shinies? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it could just get away with it. That could fake it. This is a no to the. See, I won't put this. This one's just a little bit too much circulation. How about the rest of the features? We want to make sure we don't miss any double dies. So I experimented with it. Right? That's how you talk if you're from Brooklyn. You don't say with it. You say with it. I experimented with it. Holy smokes, man. But I catch myself because it's just hilarious. I crack myself up. So I experimented with it, and when I start doing it again, it's gonna be. I like it to be a more permanent type of thing. Maybe, for example, Fridays, right? Now Friday sounds like the right day to do it. Oh, what do we have here? Man, wish I knew if this was from the wow. Was from the mint or not. Look how it has an over polished die too. That the question is it copper? No, it's an 88. Let's make sure it doesn't. Imagine it has the flare G on it. That would be hilarious, right? No. And look at the little mark there. Well, that's pretty cool, man. Does it have any value? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think that's a mint error. So I'm not going. I'll take a picture of it, just because that might be the one we use for the thumbnail. I'm gonna do it like this. Click. So that's the reason I have not done live streaming anymore. Is because when I start doing it again. So back to why Wednesday instead of Friday. Well, because I'm thinking. I guess it shouldn't matter. Well, I guess it does. I have to think about like my wife's schedule and our schedule, our combined schedule, and which day is that'll be easier for me to commit to. So I'm probably gonna do it in the evening, and she works early in the morning, and I can't do it. It has to be. I don't even know if I'll be able to do it in the evening, to be honest with you. And if people are gonna watch it during the daytime, well, they'll have to watch it, I guess, when I'm done. 2017p. We have 6 copper pennies at 82. I thought we were gonna have at least 10. Looks like we have a couple more down there. Hey, here goes a beauty. Look at this. Look at this. And that'll be it. I mean, the penny roll hunts, the good thing about the penny roll hunts, they're not super. Oh, so I was telling you, I was watching this guy. I like his videos a lot. He's from Pennsylvania. I recognize his voice instantly. Like, he sounds like he's a skook. That's a certain part of Pennsylvania where, man, it's just different people out here. He is from central Pennsylvania. I talk about him every once in a while. I don't know what his name is, but he's one coin at a time. I mean, he has a small channel, a little bit over 2,000 subscribers, and when he does his lives, he gets like 15 people watching, 10 people, 5 people, very few. But I'll listen to it in the background while I'm doing something else. You know what I mean? And he'll say, "Hey, hi, Jess. Hi, look what." No, he'll say, "Hi, look what Jess found," because that's what my name comes up as, right? And no, no white AM. So maybe people, but he does his videos are 3 hours long, man. This guy's doing thousands. Right, 1995. I'm gonna find the double die one day, man. I'm gonna find the 95 double die one day. I'm telling you. His videos are 3 hours long. Mine will be 20 minutes. Maybe I'll BS for a couple minutes while people join. And as you can see, the penny roll hunt is 15 minutes long. So sometimes they're longer if I have to whip out the old microscope era. Not valuable. If the card, I mean, if this was super mint, maybe, but it's not. It's not. All right, we have 7 copper pennies. Let's see if this is going to be number 8, numero ocho. Nice. See if we get a numero 90. What's up with his chin, right? Scratch? Just a. What is that? Let me look at it under the loop. It's dirt. And that's the other thing when I go live. I would like to have, or I want to have, or I will have a microscope connected, so I really want to have the whole thing. I want to have I want to have the camera looking at the pennies just like this, right? So check it out. I'm going to go back just a little bit, just a little. Okay, so here's the penny, right? And up here, upper left-hand corner, I want the picture of me staring down at the phone, right? So you can see all my facial expressions. And then bottom right over here, I want to have the microscope, or I do them both at the top. I think I don't know, whatever, but you know what I'm saying. I just want to show you that that's what I want. So I can go like this and I go, oh, look at that. And then I could put it under the microscope, and that'll probably turn the video from 15 minutes to 20 minutes just by doing that on every other coin, every other penny, and checking out the details. For example, the one we found, even if it was looking at this one, right? And then we found one with a die clash, right? Looking at the die clash, put that under the microscope and you would see it here in the little box. How cool would that be, or up here? But you'll have me talking, you'll see me talking. You'll have the penny, And then you have the mic. It'll be so dope, man. I can't wait, man. All right, so we found copper penny number 9. If we find one more, we have 2 more pennies. I don't think either one is copper, unless that 82 is copper. So we do have 10 pennies for the video, for the short videos. We do have 10 pennies for our short videos. The only question is that 82. And I'll pull out, let's pull out the scale now and see what if it's a copper or a zinc. And this will be my penny number 1 for the short videos, right? So we'll end this long video, right? The penny roll hunt on this one. I'll show you Jesus, and then we will end it and start. And I'll say, oh, I'll say episode 804, penny number 1, and that'll be this, right? So it's fluid. It's fluid. It's a copper small date. Look at that. If there was a D on here, I'd have the money to buy our new house. If there was a D, so it is a copper. Look at that. What a die clash. How much is it worth? The small dates, they're harder to find, you know. I find one. Oh, and it has a grease strike. You see that? It's very, very light coming out of the nose. Usually people like when it's coming out of the mouth. It looks the same exact way, and it looks like, it looks like they're smoking something, you know. Anyway, I don't know, a dollar or two, maybe nothing, maybe 10 cents. All right. Thank you very much. Please click like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. God bless. And don't forget, Jesus loves you.